Hello? Meowdy meowdy. Happy Pie Day! It's a day. And there's pie. Hello? Hello, hello? Today, we will discuss pie. You might be wondering, will this actually be a math stream? She's never actually done a math stream before. Intentionally. Can we discuss pie with P-I-E? Sure. I really like pie crust. That's one of my favorite things about the pie. And I like a chocolate pie, chocolate peanut butter pie, French silk pie. You could put some fruit in there. I could live with that. Apple pie. Pecan pie. Put some nuts in there. Just kidding, it's just sugar. Hello, happy Friday! Friday Pie Day! I have a math lesson prepared for you. Hi, Joker! Hi, Joker. Hi, JJ. Hi, Worm. Hi, Fred. And hi, Boo. Can't believe my Pie Day stream isn't more exciting to you. I've scared too many people away by saying math in the title. Big mistake. I want to hear my own BGM. Yay. Okay. Haha, P stream? Hi, Change. How are you? I guess many places do pronounce pie as P. And that's probably how it would have been pronounced in, like, Greek. Pi is a Greek letter, and it's got to do with circles. And I only see a cutie pie here. Oh, stop. Okay, so the digits I know out of pi are 3.14159265358979323, and then I memorized 3 more just to try to add on to it. I want to say it was... like 245 is what I want to say. 246? 3.14159 3.14159265358979323 846. Damn it. I was wrong. I've learned nothing. Oh, I'm sorry, Core. Korufu ariga... Nope. Gomen nasai. Let me open Mix It Up. My bad. And I gotta turn on my captions. Ah! I think every other part of pi beyond 3 is made up to sell us more calculators. That's what I'm gonna teach you. I teach you this today. Pi is really interesting. Okay, 3.14159265358979323 35897932384626. Because you're looking for pi and mu symbols. Oh, what about tau? Because tau is going to be relevant today. Tau will be relevant. Okay, let me put this headpad on. There you go. Thanks, Core. The big math lobby wants us to think numbers have meaning. Change. I have some news for you. Numbers have meaning. If you're gonna heckle me the whole time I talk about pi today, then I welcome it. Good luck. You can't stop me. The only number in my life I care about is your mom's phone number. Oh boy. I did see Momfinite and Dadfinite today. I saw Momfinite and Dadfinite today, and Gramfinite. Grandmafinite. It was nice. We had lunch together outside. You know? Okay, that's weird. Okay, so today we're gonna talk about math on this free website slash app called GeoGebra. It's been free for at least 10 years, I would say. Let's go over there. Oh, we got no BGM here. There we go. I know you're kidding. I know you did. I'm really jealous because my parents are going to Japan soon. Can't wait for big math propaganda. This is small math. Small math propaganda only. Okay, so this is GeoGebra, and they have a geometry thing. Lucky. I don't know how much it is luck as spending thousands and thousands of dollars. But good for them. I'm happy for them. And it doesn't matter that they didn't invite me. Even though I wouldn't have been able to afford it, and I wouldn't have been able to go anyway, I'm definitely not upset that I wasn't invited. Anyway, so first we got to talk about circles, because when I'm so happy for you. Yeah, exactly. Well, me and Mr. Rin are saving up to go. We'll go in 2026. It's okay, Rin. Maybe the real invitation was the friends we made along the way. Okay, so pi is about circles. If you know one thing about pi, it's probably 3.14 in circles, right? Circles? Let's talk about what a circle is. A circle is the collection of points. This circle is just made up of infinitely many points that are all the same distance away from the center point. You can pick a big distance, you can pick a small distance. I've never seen a circle in nature. Me neither. Okay, let's do this. Here's my circle. Can we also get... Let's get the diameter on here as well. Let's just make sure I get it exactly perfect. Still... No! Okay, I just have to make it invisible. Show. There it goes, okay. And then segment, here's the diameter of the circle. You with me so far? Circle, circle, you with me guys? Circle. All around this circle, is infinitely many points. Can you do like point? There's gotta be like point on object, right? Surely. Surely there's like point on object, right? Ooh, a pen. Woo! You lost me at circle? Oh god. Okay, so every point on this circle, this point, this point, this point, this point is all the same distance away from the center, and that's the definition of a circle. Just pretend I drew that correctly, okay? And the ratio of pi comes about in this circle. Let's make it that a horizontal thing right there. Such a big circle fan when I grew up. That's so cute. Okay, so we've got a circle with the diameter. Maybe we should label the diameter. Nope, not like that. Diameter. Okay, nope. Papa. Diameter. Okay, and pi is actually something that you can see in this circle if you look at it the right way. I know this one, radius? Yes, if we do just from the center to the outside edge, that one's called the radius. I'm going to talk about the diameter first. But no matter where along the circle you draw from one end to the other passing through the center, it's always the same length. And what we can do with this is something interesting. Let's get the exact length of the diameter. Let's figure that out. I can tell it to show the value, okay? And it will show me that this diameter is 4.7. Okay? 4.7. So let's make a segment. Do I even need a segment? Let's make a segment. And let's make it be 4.7 units long. The same length as the diameter. And we're just going to make it be 4.7. Okay. There we go. I know about circles, diameters, and radius thanks to the hit educational game Dungeons and Dragons. So I do love those math rocks. Teacher, can I go to the bathroom? Yes, you don't have to ask. You can go to the bathroom whenever you want. And you can just put me on your phone and bring me with you to the bathroom. That's the power of technology. Beep, boop, beep. Okay, so here's the same. This is the same length as the diameter. And what I want to do is I want to take this line that's the same length and I want to wrap it around the outside of the circle. So I'm going to curve this line so that it follows the outside of the circle. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to put a point, I'm going to guess that it's probably like this long-ish, and then I will actually figure out the correct length and adjust it. Okay, so we're going to go to circular arc, and you're going to click the center and 2 points, and that's going to make this arc right here between B and F. And I'm gonna click to show the length of it. It's 5.5, so it's too long. If I put it right here, now it's the same length as the radius, okay? Or the diameter. Teacher, if I vape in the class, would you snitch? Absolutely, I would. Okay, so here's one diameter around the edge of the circle. Okay, then we're going to make another one. Let's guess like there. Let's make the arc from here to here. This program kind of takes a lot of, it has a high learning curve. You should prefer cigarette butts on the floor? No, no smoking in class, please. Thank you. Okay, let's make this one blue. And we're gonna show the label of the value to make sure that it's the same length. Again. Okay. You can't vape in Miss Rinfinite's class. Her lungs are bad. Yeah, they are. You want to kill me? We're gonna make 3.14 of them? We'll see. Then let's make another one. We're trying to go all the way around the circle. Then let's select that. Let's make it green. Show the value. .7, and it's three times around, but just a little bit more. Just a little bit more than that. And like JJ said, there's a number we know that's just a little bit more than 3. And that's pi, 3.14. So maybe we should figure out how long this segment is and see if this would actually be 0.14. Let's do that. From here to here. Click, click, no, click, thank you. Orange, purple, little purple one. The only number I care about is less than 3. I'm sorry, change, I don't get it. Okay, so then let's see how long it is. 0.7. So, let's get a little calculator here. How do I want to do this? One sec. Okay, here's another free math website that I like. It's called Desmos. Desmos. See? Desmos. But anyway. How much is 0.7 out of 3.7? Okay, so 4.7. My length was 4.7. So I need to do how much of 4.7 is that? And look at that. Look at that. I changed my own outfit. Now that's not perfect because GeoGebra is only rounding to the nearest tenth, and these are not exactly perfectly the same length. Like, I could adjust this a smidgen, and it still says 4.7, so it's not perfect. But it does go around the circle once, twice, 3 times, and then 0.14 of another time around. Hi, Ravima. So you can see pi in a circle like that. Pi is the number of times you can wrap the diameter around the outside of the circle. Okay, Rin, now explain it with food. You can just pretend that the line segments are spaghetti. I gotta get a closer look at that UFO microphone later. If you send me a message, JJ, I'll just send you the PNG for it. Hello, Norman. Hi, Jay. We're doing math. Okay, so we're talking about a circle, and if the diameter of the circle, in this case, the diameter is 4.7, and so then we're saying, let's take this 4.7 unit long segment and wrap it around the outside edge of the circle. So here's one 4.7 long segment. Here's one 4.7 long segment. And here's one 4.7 long segment. So it wraps around 3 times, and then it has a little bit left over. And 0.7 out of 4.7 is 0.14. So the diameter wraps around the circle 3.14 times. And, you know, to get the exact digits of pi, you have to make this ratio much more exact. Whereas mine is really more of an estimate. So even getting 0.14 instead of 0.15, I'm pretty happy right now. But yeah, so the diameter wraps around pi number of times. If you do it with the radius, you would just divide every single diameter in half, and then it would go around the edge of the circle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a little bit number of times. And that's 6.28, which we call tau. Okay, so pi is approximately 3.14, and tau, I think, looks like that. I think it looks like that. I know how to find out. Nope. No, I don't. I never learned LaTeX, guys. I'm a fake math teacher. I'm so sorry. Tau is 6.28. And actually, it would make more sense if we used 6.28 for stuff, because that's how many radiuses go around the whole circle. Hi, Queen Homu! Tau is how many times the the radius goes around the whole circle. But then we would have to teach kids the formula for the area of a circle, and instead of pi r squared, it would be tau divided by 2 times r squared, and that would be horrible for the children, so we can't do that. So, people don't ever talk about tau anymore. It's really sad. I actually think some specific fields of, like, engineering will use tau, because it makes more sense. Yeah. But we talk about the pi. Change, what does that even mean? How would you tau a woman? I'm listening, Change. How would you tau a woman? Technically, pi is a infinite number. It does have infinitely many digits, doesn't it? 3.14159265358979323846626. Ta-da! You let her shower and then give her a towel? A towel? I don't know, man. Yeah, so you can see pi when you look at a circle. We kind of think that pi is just like this abstract number that kind of has to do with circles, but it is visible inside of a circle. If you take the diameter and wrap it around the outside, it wraps around 3.14 times. Change, maybe you should go to sleep. There is a lesson I used to teach, a pi lesson, where I would teach using spaghetti how to graph the sine curve. But I don't know if people would enjoy that one. Getting out of work in 15 minutes? Okay, Sasha. Then I can listen with abandon. No, you focus on work. Don't worry about it. Hanging out with the Hat Man? Yeah, this is pi. And I'm the cutie pie. I don't know, should I try to graph sine? That can't be a good idea. I know you're a math teacher, but what do you think of multiverse theory? Show me some evidence and then I'll think about it. The Hat Man is a hallucination many people claim to have seen. Okay. Or you could just maybe get some sleep. Just an idea. Multiverse was like a decent movie. Oh my gosh, you guys! I watched 2 movies this past week. Aren't you impressed? My list of movies I've seen has grown from like 48 movies to 50 movies. Anyone want to take a guess at what I watched? Yeah, Queen Homo, that's why I'm not really interested in it. It makes for good stories. If multiverses aren't real, then how come Kat and I are together in every one? Aww. That's so cute. But if a universe split off into different timelines every time anyone made a decision, that seems inefficient. It seems inefficient. Right? That's a big mess. It gets to be messy very quickly. No, thank you. What movies did you watch, though? So, we watched the movie Flow, which was an Oscar-winning movie made in Latvia in Blender, which is a free 3D modeling program, which was kind of crazy. It won an Oscar, and it was about a cat. And the cat goes on a little adventure with some other animals. And there's no dialogue the whole movie, it's just animals. So there's no subtitles, there's no translation, because there's literally no language other than just being like, meow, meow. And everyone understands that language. If you like animals, you will like the movie. No animal, the animals are in peril at several times during the movie, and I was very distressed by this. But the animals come out okay. The animals come out okay, so it's okay to watch. In the movie, there's a cat, there's a capybara, there's a lemur, there's dogs, there's a crane, and some big lizard and fish. And the cat is a black cat with orange eyes, just like my baby cat Pepper. So I was really distressed every time that cat was in peril. But it turned out okay. The other movie I saw was John Wick. I don't know how long ago John Wick came out. Yes, the first one. We never seen a single John Wick movie. Big jump between those 2 movies indeed, but they are both about an hour and a half long. Or was, actually, John Wick might have been 2 hours. At least felt like 2 hours. Oof. But yeah, we watched Flow one day, and then the next day we watched John Wick. And, spoilers for John Wick ahead. So if you haven't seen John Wick movie number 1, and you don't want to be spoiled for something that happens within the first 15 minutes of the movie, please stop listening until I wave my hand at you, okay? Until I wave my hand at you, go away. If you don't want to hear the John Wick spoiler. I would guess that nobody cares, because it happens in the first 15 minutes of the movie. Is that why so few streams this week? You needed time to emotionally recover? Actually, this week was my spring break. And I went on a little trip to my in-laws. So I wasn't home at all, that's why I didn't stream. Did you miss me? Yeah, half the time I was like, are they speaking Russian or are they speaking Italian? Because it kind of had like Italian mafia feel. I don't know, man. I wonder what's happening in between those ears. Okay, so anyway, what happened during John Wick the movie was that Mr. Rin texted me at the beginning of the movie. He texted me on my phone Okay, but I had put my phone on silent because we were about to watch a movie together and I didn't want to be rude. With his parents as well. So it was me, Mr. Rin, Mr. Rin's mom, and Mr. Rin's dad. Mr. Momfinite and Mr. Dadfinite. And so he texted me and I didn't look at it, so he like then nudged me and he was like, hey, check your phone. And I opened my phone and it says, FYI, just thought you'd want to know. The dog dies right at the beginning. They kill the dog. They kill the dog. He gets this puppy and they kill the puppy within like 10 minutes of him getting the puppy. And he's like, I just thought you'd want to be prepared for that. I thought you'd want to know in advance. Oh my god, and then at the end of the movie, he got a dog. He got a new dog, except this time it was like a Rottweiler or something, I don't know. The beagle was cute. That beagle was so sweet, very cute. I don't even know how they trained a puppy that good to act in that movie. It was pretty impressive. Okay, John Wick, spoiler people, you can come back. No more spoilers about John Wick. But yeah, it was very confusing that, like, I couldn't, like, the Russian didn't feel right to me. I wondered if, okay, maybe they are speaking Italian. So I don't know if the people who just were making the movie were maybe just, I don't know. Didn't have a good understanding of what they were trying to create. I'm not sure. It was Russian. Well, we didn't have the subtitles on, so there was really... It didn't say, like, speaking in Russian. I love subtitles. I can't hear without my subtitles. But Mr. Rin hates them. Have you ever seen The Rabbi's Cat? So I've never even heard of The Rabbi's Cat, JJ. And then there was something else I was supposed to comment on. No, I actually commented on that. Yeah, so it was my spring break, so I was on a little vacation. We drove to my in-laws' house and we stayed with them for a couple days, and now we're home. Haha. It was nice. There was a part where the subtitles didn't match the number being said. Interesting. Well, so afterwards... Oh, that's so sweet, Cat. That's so sweet. Well, you'll get a lot of me this weekend. It's a French animated movie where the cat gains the ability to speak after eating a parrot. I'm interested. Yeah, there were on-screen translations. That was weird. Oh, that was a style choice that I did not like. Just put him at the bottom. And during the movie John Wick, I ate some chocolate pie. Bringing it back around. Full circle, baby. Full circle. Full circle, get it? I can lend it to you sometime? Okay, I'll talk to you about it. Chocolate pie. Yeah, chocolate pie. They had chocolate peanut butter pie, and so me and Mr. Rin were both like, they kept the balls on the cat? Oh, God. So I had a roommate once with a cat, and that was the only time Pepper has lived with another cat. Okay? And the cat's name was Loki. And he is a food goblin. Food goblin. Okay? He loves to eat. It's his only joy. Actually, not really. He has lots of joys. He likes to get pet. He's very soft and very cute and very pettable. In The Rabbi's Cat? Yeah, I knew that's what you meant. But it made me think of this story about my roommate's cat. That didn't have balls, but did have a penis. Should I talk about this on my Pi Day stream? Anyway, he was peeing all over the apartment, and they couldn't figure out why, so they just decided, you know what we have to do is we have to cut off his penis. It's the only way. So the cat got its penis cut off. And once they had cut off the penis of the cat, then And only then did they find, oh, there was actually like a little bit of a stone in here that was blocking the pee. So actually cutting off the dick was not necessary, except that they weren't able to find the stone until they cut off the cat's penis. Hi, shark. Yeah. So that's a story I have about how my roommate's cat has no penis. Did I miss the pie being served? You did. I can give you the brief version. I was actually going to talk about some more pie stuff. I was thinking we could talk about like formulas. Pie formulas. Formulas with pie in them. Okay, so Pom Pom Pudding has a butthole. He does? Ew. But the rabbi's cat has balls and everyone loses their mind. I don't really want to see anyone's balls ever. Animals included. No thanks. I've only ever had girl pets. I've never had a boy pet in my life. Could you make the formula for time travel so I can unhear that story? No. If I have to live with this knowledge, so do you. That's not how time travel works. I personally like time travel stories the best when they loop around back to the beginning and it's like it had continuity the whole time. Like all the stuff that happened was because of, like it all connects. It's not like they changed something and then the timeline changed. It's like something was different because the time, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway. Okay, so, well, we've got this circle, right? We've got the diameter, which is 4.7 units long. And if you take the diameter and if you wrap it around the outside edge of the circle, one time is the red loop. Second time is the blue loop. Third time is the green loop. Then you have a teensy weensy bit more. That's the purple loop. So the diameter wraps around 3.14 times around the circle. So maybe we should write that. No, not a name. It's not a name. It's just text. Diameter. God, I can't type today. Change what you're looking for is eternal sunshine of the spotless mind. Okay, thanks. Scientists have said that if time travel existed, it would only go forward. My personal belief about time is that it's a social construct and that there isn't any, like, physical representation of time. And I think, like, Einstein disagrees with me or whatever, but I'm not really willing to learn more about it at this point in time. Thank you very much. Maybe it's not Einstein. I don't know. I can't remember that other guy's name. Anyway, sorry. Diameter wraps around the circle exactly 3.14 times. Okay, that's our message. So then let's talk about... Let's look at some formulas. The area of the circle is pi r squared. Stephen Hawking. Yes, that's who I was thinking of. Thank you. I could not remember his name. I visualized him in my mind, and yet his name did not come to me. I think he's super cool. I think he was super cool, but I'm not really willing to dive all the way into his book right now. Okay, so we also have the circumference of the circle, which is 2 pi r, or pi times diameter. And we just talked about this one. The diameter times 3.14 is what it takes to wrap around the outside of the circle, and that's called the circumference. If you turn the diameter into 2 times the radius, then it makes the same formula. My water's not cold enough, it doesn't taste good. What else is a formula for a circle? area? Surface area? Sphere? The volume of a sphere? So let's talk about pi r squared. I actually don't think I know how to visualize this. Why does the radius squared, if we square the radius, we get this? I actually think I don't know the answer to this off the top of my head. You would get this square. This is r squared. And then if you multiply that by pi, you get the area of the whole circle. I think that kind of makes sense because, like, this excess area could make up the fourth panel. But I guess I don't know enough to talk about it. So I guess we have to talk about trigonometry. I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry. Let's look at trigonometry. Do you guys remember SOHCAHTOA? SOHCAHTOA is friendly. Except for if you have, like, a teacher that makes you chant it. That's pretty unpleasant. You never made it that far? I teach to you now. So trigonometry is all about, like, the relationship between... Oh, no, Mr. Rin told me I should talk about, like, different... Yeah, whatever. I don't care what he said. So it's the ratio of different side lengths of a triangle. So in a circle, you can draw a triangle on it like this. You can pick any point on the circle, and then you can turn it into a triangle. Any point you pick, you can turn into a triangle like that. And then this is the angle. So this is the opposite side. This is the hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is the side length that's across from the right angle. Boop. And this is the adjacent side because it's the one that is adjacent to the angle that's not the hypotenuse. Not the best name because the hypotenuse is also adjacent, but the hypotenuse is already the hypotenuse, okay? So there's only one left. And the sine of this angle is equal to whatever this length is divided by this length divided by this length. So this length divided by this length. So if you wanted to draw a graph of a sine curve, we could do that with spaghetti. Oh no, I don't want that. So, let's make a graph. Like this. And the x-axis is going to be the angle measurement. Let's call it angle size. And then y is equal to sine of x. And sine, again, is just the ratio of whatever this side length is divided by this side length. It's kind of like slope, right? Rise over run. Rise over run. But I used to do this in my class where we would make this out of spaghetti. I would say, okay, let's make this line segment. And let's put it from here to... No, not from there. Excuse you. Very rude. This, please. Boop. I used to make these on poster board, and then we put them out in the hallway so everybody could look at our spaghetti graphs. Okay, so segment, and we could say, okay, let's figure out what's the height of this. And then I could take this. I could take this. I could take the... Well, it won't let me. So we'll just have to estimate. So this is pretty small angle, so let's take this length here. And we're gonna simplify this. I don't think this is gonna explain well. Okay, something else. Let's get the heck out of here. Let's check if the Earth makes a perfect circle. I think we could probably guess Earth doesn't make a perfect circle. Yeah, you can't recreate this using ravioli. I'm sorry, it won't work. Okay, so let's pretend this is the Earth. This is like Europe and Russia and Asia and stuff. And this is like Africa. It connects, kind of, doesn't it? I don't know. If Earth was shrunk to the size of a bowling ball, it would be smoother than the bowling ball. That's cool as hell. Sasha's actually a science teacher, so she's about to make me feel really embarrassed. Or she was a science teacher. I encourage all my friends to quit teaching. I quit teaching once, but I couldn't get another job. I couldn't get a job other than teaching, so here I am. Okay, so here's the Earth. And let's do a little Google and figure out what's the circumference of the Earth? Hi, Doku. We're talking about math. I didn't write a lesson plan. And there's a reason why I always write a lesson plan. So I know what to talk about. I don't mind math. Well, good, because that's what we're talking about. So let's take a little Google here. Ayo, is this ancient forbidden scripts? It's almost 40,000 kilometers. Exactly. Circumference of Earth. Oh, kilometers. But I speak miles, though. Okay, let's do kilometers. Text. Circumference of Earth equals 40,075 kilometers. So then if you wanted to, you could figure out what the radius of the Earth is. Hi, Deploy, thank you. Because the circumference is pi times the diameter. So that means if we divide both sides by pi, we will get circumference divided. circumference divided by pi equals the diameter. It's like how far across Earth is. So, if we take this number and divide it by pi, you get this. We get this much, which means the radius would be half of this. Oops. Like this long. And that's kind of how they figured out how big the planet was. I imagine they got the circumference using some sort of trigonometry thing with angles in space. And then you can figure out how thick the Earth is. Because of pi. Thanks, pi. Every circle has the same ratio. So even if we took like a car tire, and you took like the radius of the car tire, or the diameter of the car tire, this would also wrap around exactly 3.14 times. And if you took the Earth and took the diameter of the Earth and wrapped it around the outside edge of the Earth 3.14 times, that would fill it up. Yes, I think you're right, Doku. Yeah, thanks, Pi. Pi's so cool. So Queen Homo asks why I go the VTuber route instead of a faceless streamer or even a face cam. Is I never even wanted to be a streamer. I just wanted... I watched a lot of Hololive, and I really like them. They're cute, and they're happy, and they sing and they dance, and that would be cool if I did that too. So I got a VTuber model, and I didn't really plan to use it for anything. I just wanted to become a cute anime girl. So I'm a VTuber because I want to be a cute anime girl. Yeah, you're right, Doku. That's a trigonometry lesson, though, and that'll have to be another day. Rini of super good news. What is it, Swishy? What is it? What else can we do with pi? Is IRL Rin a cute cat girl? Of course. This is what I look like. Okay, I found the permanent broken heart. Your journey is finished. That's amazing. I'm sorry about the ads. I wish I could stop them. It's 100 times rarer than the broken heart? Dang. Did you just find it just now, Swishy? Maybe we could find a good Desmos Pi activity we could look at. Because Desmos has this activity builder that's cool. Measuring circumference. What is the purpose of this? Oh, I see. If you leave the ruler where it's supposed to go. you can unroll the circle and see how long the circumference is. So the diameter was 5.3 and the circumference was a little less than 17. And 5 times 3 is 15, so 5.3 times 3 would be a little bit more than that. So it kind of makes sense. That's boring. Sorry, I forgot that teachers can only do boring things with pi. Oh, this is interesting. Now, I don't know how accurate this is because this is just something some teacher made. But it says, in ancient Egypt, the value of pi that they used was 3.1605. In Babylon, they just used 3? Well, that's clearly wrong. The sinuosity of a river, how much it meanders, is roughly pi for like a bunch of rivers. Interesting. That's cool. What kind of homework do you need to do? BTOS? With perfect elasticity, an object with mass x facing an immovable wall collides with an object that has mass x times 10 to the nth power, where n is the power of 10. The number of collisions is pi. If the second object... Oh! Doku, did you watch that stand-up math video? Did you watch that stand-up math video where they collided circles together and saw how many times collisions it did? Is that what you're talking about? We watched that. Did it with squares? Cool. I don't know why I thought it was circles, but you're probably right. Cool. That's awesome. I'm glad I watched that video. Why? But yes, why is it pi? So they had a really good video in the description of that video, Doku, that explained why it was pi, and I didn't listen to it that good. So I would suggest looking at that. This is a bad activity. Where's your birthday in pi? That's kind of fun. This is the names of Pokemon. The Pi search page. What if we look for today? Okay, here. The string 314-2025 occurs at position 18,876,522. The string occurs 28 times in the first 200 digits of pi, 200 million digits of pi. What's FCQF? Some people use letters to memorize digits of pi, and I say to that, no thank you. 3 blue, 1 brown, the channel. Yes, that is. I don't always love watching math YouTube videos because I do math all the time, and it's like, now I'm relaxing. Do I really want to do math? Yeah, it's because I typed in a number. It's because I typed in a number. Sigh. Oh, this one has jokes. This one has jokes. Eight, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9. Terrible. Yes, this is if you take 3.14 and you reflect it, it spells pi. Did you know? Did you know? That if you take 3.14 and reflect it, it spells pi? Have you ever heard of or seen Pi Plays Pokemon where the actions in the button are assigned? Interesting. It spells boobs. I don't know what it spells reflected. Spoob. It spells spoob. No, don't show me the answer. This is a pirate ship. I love spoob. Don't we all? Pi Plays Pokemon sounds really cool. What do you call a snake that is 3.14 meters long? Python. Python? That one didn't tell me the answer. That's kind of wild. Oh, Python! This is a terrible looking snake. I hate it. Pi percent sounds like a speedrunning competition to calculate 100 digits of pi the hard way. Yeah, by like dividing out. My corn snake is named David. You have a snake? Why didn't you tell me you had a snake? I knew you had a dog. Right? Not all math puns are bad. Just some. Terrible. This is so bad. This is just, they just made a link of a bunch of YouTube videos. I'm at my limit of these jokes. Oh, hi, Brandy. I saw your message before. Hi, Brandy. I forgot to say hi. I once dated this girl in high school whose snake pooped on me. I don't really know what to say to that. Oh, here's a pi word search we can do. I'm really good at word searches. You guys want to be impressed? Strawberry. Easy. Pecan. Pew. Math. I guess I did. I need to get pooped on again. Preparing for bad storms. Yeah. That's crazy, Sasha, because they poop so infrequently. Rainier's silly. You impressed by existing? Oh, but don't you guys want to see one of my useless skills? This is one of my useless skills that I have. I'm so good at this. As I stare and I see nothing. Cherry. Pumpkin. Radius. I feel like I'm not doing an impressive speed. Circle. Circumference. Diameter. Cocoa, but that can't be it. Coconut, 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 Happy Pi Day! Thanks, Rio! Pi Day 2015 was the shit, everything. Yeah, 3.14. How is decoding a word search a useless skill? When do you need to do a word search? Pattern recognition I can do. That is useful. Blueberry. But a lot of times I'm doing a... me and Mr. Rin do puzzles together every night. And whenever it's a word search, he hates it because I find all of them so fast. So it's not that entertaining for him. Diameter. Lemon. Lemon. Peach. That's not it. Peach. Peach. Dude, that's mean. Rhubarb. 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 Apple and area is all that's left. Apple, and here's area. And apple. We just have to find 2 P's. That should be really easy. Here. Ta-da! Why is that the first thing I hear when I join? What did I say? Hi, Noxie! It's like working out is a useless skill. Like, when would you ever need to curl a dumbbell? Okay, JJ, I see your point. Make a picture. I don't wanna. Look, now that more people are here, we should talk about math again. Don't you guys want to see my representation of pi? Rhubarb. Look at the time. The diameter is 4.7 units long, and if you take this length and you wrap it around the edge of the circle, it wraps around 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, and a teeny bit more. And this teeny bit is 0.14. Yeah. Pi. This is just going to the gym for pattern recognition. I don't want to go to the gym. My other useless skills are multiple choice tests and typing really fast. I don't really have anything else to say about pi other than trigonometry. And I'd have to start from the beginning from trigonometry, and I don't really want to do that. I know. Did anybody else make anything fun? No. Oh, trivia! Pi trivia! Yes, saying it's exactly 3.14 is misleading. They should not say that. Have you ever tried explaining this by baking an actual pie? The answer to that is no. But I have had pie brought in during class on a pie day before. Yeah, I don't like to lie to people. Like, you know how sometimes you say to students, oh, you can't take the square root of a negative number? Well, that's a lie. You can, it's just you do it with imaginary numbers. You know? So I always try to tell them, okay, so actually you can, but we're not doing that yet. I love me too. Imaginary numbers are so fun. Alright. In 1949, a digital computer was first used to calculate pi. To how many decimal places was this computer able to find pi? It took 70 hours. I don't know. 8,000. What's the earliest known reference to pi? 1994? Yeah, right. The Bible? Papyrus sounds good. Which of the following is an arctangent formula for pi? Oh god. I don't wanna... Tangent of pi. Ew, I hate this. Aren't all numbers imaginary? So, I taught in a high school for 6 years, and one of the special ed teachers came up to me and said, okay, so it says for this student's goal is that they're supposed to understand how to work with real numbers. What does real numbers mean? Like, are there imaginary numbers? And I was like, oh boy. Yes, there are. Oh boy. Okay, so tangent of pi. Pi's over here. And it would be sine over cosine, so it'd be 0. So that's not it. 0 times 4, that's not gonna be it. I hate this. Let's pick this, because it looks interesting. 1706. I'm gonna... Archimedes can't be from 1706. How about William Jones? That could be anyone. I don't know if Max Planck is that old. What professor was dismissed from his position in 1934 for teaching in an un-German style after saying correctly that pi over 2 is the value of x between 1 and 2 for which cosine of x vanishes? I don't know. Could have been any of these people. How about Kip Thorne? That sounds interesting. I am Buzz Aldrin, second man to step on the moon. Kneel before me. I apologize if you've seen this one before. Boo. If someone guesses Albert Einstein for 4, he is more recent than that? I don't know how old he is. History is not strong for me. How does one convert pi in base 10 to base 2? What the hell? No. Replace each digit of pi in base 10 with a 0 if it's... No, that's not it. I hate this. It's definitely not this. And it's definitely not the first two, so it's gotta be one of these. Successively multiply pi by 2. And put a 1 when it's greater than 1, and a 0 when it's smaller than 1. Like that... I don't think that will work. Oh wait, but replace each digit of pi in base... This is definitely wrong, so it has to be this one. If those jokes were too much, I'll give you some space. Boo. Hi, Taryn. It can't, because these other ones are wrong. Alright. Are pi's digits periodic? No. Only women, not numbers, are unfortunate enough to be periodic? Huh? Dude. Who is this person? Well, it's a woman, so I guess she's allowed to? Huh. Weird. Okay, so no, every periodic number is rational, but pi is irrational. There we go. Who in 1882 proved the transcendence of pi? I don't know. Probably not Abraham Lincoln, though. I, too, consider myself unfortunate to experience periods. Yeah, me too. This pi trivia quiz does not pass the Bechdel test. Dude, that was so weird. Okay. Who in 1882 proved the transcendence of pi? Heisenberg and Feynman I heard a lot about in a physics video. Let's guess this guy. What's the volume of a sphere? 4/3 pi r cubed. I know that one. That's just one I have memorized. I doubt many doctors would let me yeet this organ from my youngish body. Yeah, so true. What French mathematician said in 1909 that it's hopeless to think we could ever check that if there are 10 to the 100th power consecutive zeros in the decimal expansion of pi? I mean, what on earth? I mean, this is the only serious looking answer, right? It also could be this. For a given value of n, if you add up the first n decimals of pi, excluding the initial 3, the sum is 666, not to imply that pi is at all satanic. What's the value of n? I don't even want to think about that. The physicist Willibrord Snellius. No. That can't that can't be real. Eve, what the hell have you created? Yeah, Eve, what the hell? Okay. Willibrord Snellius found polygons which better approximated the perimeter of circles than do inscribed and circumscribed polygons. Better perimeter approximations lead to more quickly converging pi approximations. What scientific discovery is Snellius best known for? I don't fucking know. It's probably not general relativity. I don't think it's this. I've never heard of this. It sounds fake, but I'm gonna pick it. Gravity got discovered because Newton saw an apple fall. Okay. A famous book contains the following paragraph implying that pi equals 3. And he made a molten sea 10 cubits from one brim to the other. It was round all about, and his height was 5 cubits, and a line of 30 cubits did encompass it about. Okay, so we just said they assumed it was 3, not in Egypt, but in, I don't know. Bible sounds pretty good. Exploding Pop-Tarts? Alright. Okay, the following are all... Oh, sorry. There was a time a while ago when people were trying very hard to square the circle. Ooh, I remember that. It was said at the time that it was even an illness and a name was given to it. What is it? Square root of pitus. Impossibilis fitus. Morbus cyclometricus. Wile coyotis and roadrunneritis. Repetitionatus decimalis. That was a joke? Oh. Okay. I believed you. Okay, it could be any of these. Which of these, they're all. Which one of these was written in 1995 by Michael Keith? This looks like something somebody would write in 1995. Or this one. At what decimal of pi does the earliest occurrence of the string 999999 begin? I don't know. If you were writing a computer program with the intention of breaking the world record for calculating the most digits of pi, why would it be foolish for you to use the well-known formula pi over 4 equals 1 minus 1/3 plus 1/5 minus 1/7 plus? I would imagine it converges terribly slowly. You can't just slap an itis at the end. Oh, did I even pick an answer for that? JJ, did you play 999? Have I talked about 999 on stream before? It's like one of my favorite games. E to the I times pi is the... is -1. I think I know that one. Okay. For many years, it has been conjectured but unproven that pi is normal in base 10. What does normal mean? I don't fucking remember. Pi squared is a rational number? No way. Blocks of digits of increasing size have a limit frequency. The natural logarithm of pi taken to the 10th power of an... I guess this one. Among the digits of pi currently known, the concentrations of each of the digits 0 through 9 are pretty much equal. However, in the first 30 digits, there's one number that's missing. 3.14159265358979323. So 0. What's the formal definition of pi? The ratio of a circle's circumference to its diameter. Circumference? The diameter goes around. Oh, Oh, thanks, JJ. It's -1, you were right. Yay! Mike! Masters of Mathematics hasn't completely failed me. Yeah, e to the I pi is just such an interesting one. Okay. In 1897, a state House of Representatives unanimously passed a bill setting pi equal to 16 over square root 3. What the fuck? Sounds like something they do in fucking Florida, right? Why is Canada an option? Alright. Pi is ubiquitous in the branch of mathematics known as statistics, is it? The maximum height of what famous curve? I mean, I only know of the bell curve. The step function is not a curve. Sine curve doesn't have anything to do with statistics as far as I know. Simon Plouffe has recently derived an algorithm for calculating pi in hexadecimal. That sounds fun. Remarkably, this formula allows one to calculate the nth decimal of pi without calculating the previous digits. Incidentally, Plouffe was listed in the 1975 Guinness Book of World Records. For which of the following accomplishments was he listed? Disgusting. Probably this one. That just sounds fun. In what year were the first 100 digits of pi first calculated? 1492? 1812? I mean, it should be BC, shouldn't it? I got 14 right out of 25. Bullshit number to the power of bullshit number times bullshit power is -1. And I'll take Euler's word for it. Let's see the answers. Okay, that was the digits of pi. This is the formula. I just picked the wrong one. Never heard of this guy. I thought about picking that one. Yeah, that was just a random guess. Oh, I thought about picking that. Morbus cyclometricus. This one was written in 1995. Indiana? Come on, Indiana. Oh, boy. And 1701. That was my second guess. 4,096? Damn. And then the ones that we got right. The Bibble. Okay, how about this one? That's as many as I know. So then my understanding... Oh! You get one wrong and it's over. Well, nobody ever needed to be like 100 digits accurate, you know? That's boring. Get out of here. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Start the quiz. People tried for centuries to square the circle. Construct a square that perfectly surrounds a given circle. Determine the value of pi squared. Multiply circle by itself. Use a straightedge and compass to construct a square exactly equal in area to a given circle. That could be. Or it could be this. But this seems too easy, so maybe this one. I remember trying to do this in a class in college. Sure, but math nerds have been arguing math since the dawn of time. It's just shocking none of them went, you know what, fuck you guys, I'm going to 100. Submit my answer? Correct! Try to construct a square exactly equal in area to a given circle. That's what it means to square the circle. What's the first non-zero digit in the decimal expansion of pi after the decimal point? 1. 67% got that correct. Next. Are pi's digits periodic? No. Pi is an irrational number. What does that mean? It's a real number but can't be expressed as a fraction. What do you mean non-zero? If it had a 0 in it, it would be a finite number. I think they meant like, maybe it's 3.014. I don't know. That was a dumb question. Okay. Among the digits of pi currently known, the concentrate... Wait. Do you think these people took the questions from Eve's quiz? Did they steal from Eve? Well, maybe it's 3.01. You think Eve stole them from this? Picked William Jones for that, right? Cool. Oh, I don't like this. Imagine if you'd wrapped a rope tightly around the Earth at the equator. How much longer would you have to make the rope if you wanted it to be exactly 1 foot above the surface all the way around? So that would mean that I'm adding a foot to the radius of the sphere. So I'd have to take the radius of the sphere, add 1, is the new radius. And the circumference is 2 pi r. So if you distribute this, you get 2 pi r plus 2 pi, so it'd be 2 pi longer than the last one. Boop. You'd only have to make it 6 feet longer. That's kind of wild. Yeah, if there's a 0 in a decimal, that doesn't mean it's done. Okay, pi is transcendental. What does that mean? I don't fucking know. Ralph Waldo Emerson's favorite number. It cannot be expressed as an integer or as a root or quotient of integers. Okay, how about that? Nice. What's the earliest? No. Oh, this one. I got that one right in the last one. 100%. View my results. Certificate of achievement. I got 100 out of 100 on Pi Day. I kind of wanted to see. Like, what percentage of people scored what. But I guess that's not allowed. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. You want some food? Well, chat, Pepper wants some food. Put that certificate right up on the fridge. Hell yeah. One sec. Okay, chat, I gotta find you somebody else to send you to because my cat demands my attention. Where do I want to go? Ba, 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 ba. Where do I want to go? Where do I want to send you? Because I don't know if I want to send you to Final Fantasy XIV, you know? I'll send you to Elaine. Elaine's a friend of mine who's doing some art right now. They're talking about Rate My Poo in the chat, so that should be good. That should be interesting. Okay, I'll send you guys over to Elaine. So please say hi to her when you get there. If you stay for the raid, you get some channel points that you can use to make me bald tomorrow or something. I'll probably come on tomorrow and do some getting over it, because I should try to make some progress in that. And on Sunday, of course, is the big event. Big Stardew Valley event. We tested it out. The crowd control works. You can spawn 10 billion serpents. We made it so you can get a bunch of points for free so that you can have fun playing with the crowd control. People on YouTube and on Twitch can play with the crowd control, so you'll have fun. You can give us money, you can heal us, or you can destroy us. It's up to you. For our 1-year anniversary of streaming Stardew Valley together. JJ, that's so genius. So since it's Pi Day, I will say to you, Paionyara! Thank you for watching, for hanging out with me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Paionyara! Bye-bye! Bye-bye! Sounds so weird. Bye-bye! Bye-bye!